sarva-dvārāṇi saṁyamya mano hṛdi nirudhya ca mūrdhny ādhāyātmanaḥ prāṇam āsthito yoga-dhāraṇām. The yogic situation is that of detachment from all sensual engagements, closing the doors of the senses and fixing the mind on the heart and the life here at the top of the head. One establishes himself in yoga. So it's very simple to understand the shloka. Yoga indriya saṁyamya. Yoga means to control the senses. Yoga and bhoga are two opposite terms. Right? Bhoga, maja. And yoga is different. They are two opposite. There was once one village. And what happened in the village, that they were going on a marriage party. And then when they were going, there's a famous story I think everybody knows. And over the night, as the boatmen were rowing, whole the marriage party slept. The morning when they got up, the boat was at the same place. They shouted at the who? They shouted at those people who have been hired to take the boatman. What is happening? Why the boat has not moved? He said, I've been rowing all night. Then they realized, as the light became clear, anchor was not removed. They were simply rowing. The boat was moving like this. So similarly, the example is given, there will be no spiritual advancement if the senses are not controlled. Why? Because we cannot have illusion and truth at the same time. Sense gratification binds us to this illusion, the body. Correct? It is like getting addicted. And once addiction, you cannot come out of it. Correct? Once you get addicted, it is not easy. Any addiction you take, sometimes we tell in the college, don't smoke. So someone student says, sir, bahut itna आसान नहीं है. एक बारी फंस गए नहीं निकल सकते. You cannot. You have to smoke. You are trapped. You are drinking. You have to drink. So that way we get locked and we just cannot come out. So therefore it is needed that at least you understand that Krishna consciousness, sense gratification do not go together. To have a firm footing in Krishna consciousness, we have to give up sense gratification. Yukta ahara viharasya, this ahara, vihara, all this, it is just for the sustenance. It is not for indulgence. We use the senses. Our senses should just be used. Kamasa nendriya priti labha diveta yavata jivasa tattva jignasa natu evahi karma bhihi. Just get the exact shloka. Kamasa nendriya priti. This comes in the first canto, second chapter, the definition of dharma. There's a very nicely in the Bhagavad described what is my occupation actually. Because we are living in the society, we are living in this world, something I have to do for maintenance of my body. At the same time, I have some occupational duty. So how I should do my dharma so that one side I meet my responsibilities, at the same time I spiritually advance. Correct? So it is said the senses should not be used for sense gratification. Kamasa nendriya priti labha jiveta yavata. What are the exact words? Jivasa tattva jigyasa. What is that? Kamas.
Kamasya nendriya priti labho jiveta yavata.
Yeah.
Jivasya tattva jigyasa nartho yascheha karma.
Nartho yascheha karma bhi. Very clear. What is the translation?
Life's desires should never be directed towards sense gratification. One should desire only a healthy life or
Preservation.
Since a human being is meant for inquiry about the absolute truth. Nothing else should be the goal of one's works.
Okay. So our body should kamasa nendriya priti should only be used for kamasa na indriya priti. This should not be the goal of life. Sense gratification, no. Just, self-preservation. Very nice word. We have to work they say no, to, what is that, to live. And so we live. We are eating to live, not we are living to eat. Most of people are living to eat. Many people are there. Proper jokes. In this world, you tell a man that you are no longer attracted to opposite sex, he'll commit suicide. He is living just to be attracted to opposite sex. Oh, you're looking so attractive to them. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is not goal of life. If the person is completely lost, and most of the people are like that. So self-preservation. We are living to eat, or we are eating to live. We should think. Most of the people are living just to enjoy the senses. This is foolishness. So we should eat to just keep our life, preserve. Correct? Life should be only self-preservation. Nothing else. Jivasa tattva jigyasa. Even life should be for spiritual development. And sense gratification will block that, will not allow you. Because you cannot be in illusion and truth at the same time. Is it possible? How can you can have light and darkness at the same time? Nahi ho sakta. If you are in light, but the point is people want to continue in darkness because the dream is so nice. Therefore many people say, ये सब जो स्वामी जी आप बोल रहे हैं सब सच है. मृत्यु है, फिर मृत्यु के बाद पता नहीं कहाँ जाएंगे, भगवान है, सब मानते हैं हम, ये सब सच है. लेकिन 60 साल बाद, अभी नहीं. अभी ये सपना चलने दो, बहुत अच्छा है ये सपना. कभी होता है ना, नींद में उठते हैं, बड़ा अच्छा सपना आ रहा है, फिर दोबारा सो जाते हैं, वो सपना अच्छा था, दोबारा करेक्ट होता नहीं होता. सपना चलने दो. अरे कोई उठा नहीं, अभी ये सपना चल रहा है यार, इतना अच्छा सपना तोड़ दिया तुम मेरा. सो वी वांट टू एंजॉय द ड्रीम एंड एवरीबडी नोज इट्स फुलिश. So similarly we want, Prabhupada says, what is the difference? That is night dream, this is day dream. Both are dreams. For the eternal soul, both are dreams. One you call dream because it lasts for a few minutes or hours in the night. But what is this? Your 15, 16, 18 hours of daytime. That is also dream. For the eternal soul, both are mithya actually. Mithya in the sense of temporary, not in the mithya in other sense. Not that this word is mithya. This word is a fact. This word, dream also, things come, there is a reason for that. There is a combination sometimes. You see gold, you see mountain, you combine gold and mountain, correct? But that means you have an experience of gold and mountain, which is fact. So in that way, dream is also fact. True? But it is temporary. It's a temporary. And sometimes the dream, I explained, so many other things happen. So day and night are two different parts, but both are dreams for the soul. So you want to come to reality. Tamoso ma Jyotir Gama. But Prahlad Maharaj warns, Matirina Krishna Parato Satova Mitho Vipatet Grahavatanam Adhanta Gobi. What is the civilization now? Here we are telling, come to light, awaken. Where they are going civilization? More thick in darkness. अंधकार भी ऐसा मतलब हाथ तक नहीं दिखे अपना. देखा ऐसा कभी अंधकार? इतना अंधकार हो जाना चाहिए. So people want. That is a misfortune of the situation in Kali Yuga. Why? Because the leaders are like that. ādhāyātmanaḥ te pishitānta mūrdhny. The blind leaders are pushing everybody. They are themselves going inside darkness. All the scientists, philosophers, political leaders, everything. All this, whatever you say, the leaders of society, all cheating. They are not fit to lead the society, taking everybody, come with me, go inside thick darkness and come to hell with me. Prabhupada said, they go to hell, they want to take a lot of people with them. Just like Prabhupada wrote a letter to the President of India. What did he write? I have a clue. Imagine this. He writes, I am crying alone in wilderness now. He was alone at that time. He was trying. His Guru gave an order. Spread this Krishna conscious movement all around the world. He got this order when he met his Guru first time. And again the order was repeated in 1936. When Prabhupada was around 40 years old. Correct? Prabhupada was born 1896, so he is 40 years old at that time. And for 30 years he struggled. During that time he wrote a letter to the President of India. I am crying alone in wilderness, but I have a clue how to go back to Godhead. Don't think I am a madman. With all respect, Your Excellency, please help me. Somehow this has to be accomplished. But I don't want to go back to Godhead alone. I want to take all the people with me. I don't want to go alone. He writes, see, his heart is opening up. हमारा क्या हालत है? नहीं, यही नहीं, हम नरक जा रहे हैं, साथ साथ तुम भी चलो, नरक चलो. जितना भीड़ इकट्ठा है आजकल, लोग लीडर्स क्या कर रहे हैं? Just like Prabhupada wanted to take whole world back to Godhead, they want to take whole world back to Naraka. Back नहीं भाई, नरक चलो यार. Why you want to say, come with me? This is the misfortune of Kali Yuga. So person has to be intelligent. Whom to follow? He has to be intelligent. What do you want to do in life? So here, if you want to spiritually progress, if you have made a determination to spiritually progress, and if you parallelly indulge in sense gratification, it is like drinking poison. It is not possible. Hanta vishvaksharam asadhu. It is not possible. So this is very affirmative and very sure. Have no doubts about this. But then how can somebody do one-side Krishna consciousness at the same time be engaged in so many activities? The acharyas here come into play. How to practice spiritual life? Different time, different ages, acharyas have to come. Correct? So acharya is not that somebody just jumps in and starts speaking nonsense. He cannot deviate a word from the scripture. So if he says anything, he has to show where in the scripture that statement is there. You understand? He has to show. He has to show what philosophy is presenting does not contradict a Vedanta Sutra. You have to ask, sir, which bhashya do you follow of Vedanta? Please ask him. Who is your guru, sir? Who trained you? And who certified that you can preach? Ask. You have to ask. You cannot, just like you go to a doctor, you cannot judge by yourself. Can you? You take prescription. Doctor, I have a fever now, very high fever. Generally in any disease, fever is one symptom which is common, correct? What should I do? And the doctor, you go inside, don't you see the doctor is registered? And if you know some friends who have gone to him, don't you take some review? How was the doctor? Check करते नहीं करते, फिर जाते हैं अंदर. नहीं यार, बड़ा डेंजरस डॉक्टर है, हमेशा रॉन्ग डायग्नोसिस करता है, 3-4 बारी गलत दवाई लेनी पड़ती है, फिर पता चलता है उसको ठीक थी, या तब तक वैसे ही ठीक हो जाते हैं. करेक्ट होता है ना, मलेरिया है, डायग्नोज कर दिया कुछ और. वो कॉमन है, होता है. इज नॉट अ गुड डॉक्टर, ही डजंट नो हाउ टू डायग्नोस. सो एंड डिग्री, व्हाट इज दिस डिग्री? सी वेदर ही हैज अ प्रॉपर डिग्री. डिग्री नहीं, आजकल बहुत डॉक्टर हैं बिना डिग्री के बड़े सक्सेसफुल चल जाते हैं, बाद में पकड़े जाते हैं. दिल्ली में बहुत पकड़े गए. ये ऐसा रोरिंग प्रैक्टिस, पीपल सोचे बड़े, when they check degree was not there. They become compounder, and actually mostly what general medicines are given, they are common sense affair. They don't require some big top. True? Many people, they figure out once or two times. They don't go and waste 500. Nowadays doctor fees 500,000 rupees just for 5 seconds. They charge, same habit of exploitation. No nobility remaining. Exploit, somehow exploit. And all the time I was talking to some doctor that you are seeing every day death, diseases. So how much you will be interested, because and you see in your hand person dying. So how much you will be spiritually curious, no? Is this life or death? There are some good doctors who start questioning this. What is life finally? When the soul leaves the body, then whatever you do, it doesn't work. So many doctors get a question whether perhaps soul is there, God is there. So I asked him that we as general section of society don't see suffering, but you see suffering. So you must be spiritually very keen. He said, no, I don't think my friends are keen. Most of them are drunkards. 99% doctors drink, they smoke, and they have all bad habits, as good as any other college. The knowledge doesn't go 1 inch inside the brain. It is just to tell the patients. And then another important point he told, actually all the time we are thinking money. You honestly reveal. So this is the standard of, all professions are degraded in Kali Yuga. Oaths are just for, naam ka vaste. The big hippo oath they have, just naam ka vaste. So actually we are surrounded by all cheaters in society. And whatever leaders, all are cheating. In this situation, nobody is going to guide us properly. So come to spiritual line also, we have to be intelligent to select a guru. We have to be very intelligent. We cannot be foolish. Can you be foolish? No, then it will not work. You have to be very intelligent. We have to know something about spiritual life. Therefore it said, Tasmad Guru Prapadyeta Jigyasu Shreya Uttamam. You should go to Guru not to solve your medical problem, not to solve your other problem. Jigyasu Shreya Uttamam. You have ultimate inquiry. What is my mission of my life? Why I am born to this world? What is my relation with God? Why I am not able to see God now? Correct? These kind of questions should be there in the heart. Why I am suffering? Then you deserve a guru. Tasmad Guru Prapadyeta Jigyasu Shreyam Uttamam. Then Shabde Parecha Nishtatam Brahmani Upashama Shreyam. Okay? And what are the qualities of the guru? Shabde Parecha Nishnatam is completely taken bath. Is drenched in the Shabda. Shabda means the Vedic knowledge. He drenched himself in the Vedic knowledge and fully established in truth. So that kind of personality, the Acharya, we take shelter. Therefore in ISKCON we tell everybody, take shelter of Srila Prabhupada. Yeah, is a real hero of the moment. Please take. No doubt. Go take shelter. Shabde Parecha Nishnatam is also there. Brahmani Upashama Shrey is also there. Fixed. And the completely, totally fixed on the spiritual subjects. So it's the person has to be therefore intelligent actually. He has to be very intelligent to advance his spiritual line. But if he suppose goes to somebody, first thing, cheater and the cheated. Why people get cheated? Because they also want something. My back pain is there and they search for a guru. Go to hospital. No, why you are going to a sadhu? People generally go for material things. Then people are also waiting to cheat. So Krishna combines both of them. Correct? Many times I am not qualified, but I want to be worshipped. At the same time, there are some people, they are not looking, because I cannot deliver. Why I am not qualified? Prabhupada says it's illegal to be a spiritual master if you cannot deliver your disciple. It's illegal. But I want the respect of a guru, but I cannot deliver my disciple. Okay? That means I cannot give anything spiritual. And there are some people, anyway they don't want anything spiritual. He has to, in the public, big functionally there, guru will say, he's very nice, he's very nice. And anyway, a lot of people, this natak is going to society, they make a lot of money. And then there is one kind of respect in society. Now they want some spiritual respect. Therefore, they become trustees of some temples. In fact, Dakshin Karnataka, it's like that only. All the temples are running, all the rich people, they become trustees there, correct? And then sometimes the Swamiji will come and in front everybody will say, oh, he's very good. He is not following one word of that Swamiji. One word he doesn't follow. So many organizations we see all around. Those rich fellows, the trustee, they are not disciples. That's natak. They don't want to obey. They don't want to follow one word. Just they want a decoration. So the cheating is going on because people are fit to be cheated. These people are not at all far away any candidate for spiritual life. So we should look among us in our own heart. I want to advance in spiritual life. My dear Lord, I want to advance. Then Krishna will make all the arrangements. And we are so fortunate in ISKCON. Srila Prabhupada has made himself the founder Acharya. By that, everybody is directly connected to Prabhupada. And he has all the opportunity to read his books, take association and advance. And so many wonderful Vaishnavas, we get an opportunity to advance in this way. So therefore package, how I have to do, it cannot be whimsically taken. And we see it is not working also. In the society, it is not working. People are practicing spiritual life, still they are attached to smoking, drinking, everything is going on. Many a time people say, I go to that ashram, but आपके काम तो वैसे ही है, अभी भी कुछ तो कोई फर्क ही नहीं है. अभी भी मीट खाते हैं, अभी भी दारू पीते हैं, अभी भी सब कुछ. And the gurus also will not tell. When Prabhupada was in America, for practically first 1 year, it was struggle. Because people got scared. So many rules and regulations. Correct? To become a disciple of Prabhupada. So some people came to advise who had successful ashrams in America. Not big successful, like ISKCON became, chota mota. So they came to Prabhupada and they were not even wearing the dress of the sadhu. Prabhupada was no change. Don't change. Practically when they saw Prabhupada, it was like somebody come from a Jew. With all that, Jesus, very inexpensive pointed shoes, with an umbrella, all that. What was he had? An umbrella or something? He had a chadi. Whatever. One stick, old age, walking stick, and wearing the dhoti, kurta. What is this? In fact, when devotees they saw later his disciples, people used to ask them, why are you wearing a bed sheet? India mein at least ye question koi nahi puchta. That's why their first impression, you see the memory, they say, I saw people, what I was wondering, why they wearing bed sheets? Ye bed sheet paanch ke pehen ke kyon road mein aage? They don't understand what is dhoti. At least India mein ye question nahi puchega koi. So it is, if you try to understand, it is with great... So Prabhupada did not compromise at all. They requested Prabhupada. They were sympathetic because Prabhupada was in age very advanced. And these people had some yoga ashram, this ashram, that are very successful, making some money. No benefit to society. Cheating nicely. So they came to Prabhupada, you adjust little. What are your rules? Arey Baba, no intoxication, tea, coffee also, no. No meat, no gambling. इसमें तो कुछ नहीं होने वाला इधर. थोड़ा you relax. Otherwise कोई नहीं सुनेगा आपको. So Prabhupada said, I cannot. The process will not work. So that thing always holds. We should always know. If you do not follow the rules, the process will not work. Okay? We should like an experiment under control conditions. Control condition रहती है हर experiment. In fact, in the material world, everything is relative. Nothing is absolute. Prabhupada says so nicely. So we are practicing Krishna consciousness, the absolute process, but the mind is relative. So therefore, this control condition has to be put for the mind, not for the soul. Soul, what is this? The mind will block otherwise. If you are indulging in any one of these things, the mind will not allow you to think about Krishna. True? Somebody is gambling, can he think about Krishna? No. He'll be in great anxiety. Somebody is drinking, can he think about Krishna? Somebody involved with a woman, can he think about Krishna? Then, somebody is eating meat, what will he think about Krishna? The papa is so heavy, it will be crushed. So doing all those four things, you think you are a spiritual man, you are cheating yourself. Whom you are cheating? You cannot cheat Krishna. You are cheating your own self. Finally, at the end of the day, you cannot cheat Krishna. You cheat your own self. Your spiritual life is lost. Okay? So we should be very careful that strictly follow this and always remember that yoga indriya saṁyamya. Yoga begins by controlling the senses. It may be whichever yoga. Karma yoga, jnana yoga, ashtanga yoga, bhakti yoga, this yoga, this yoga. There are so many Raj yoga, Kundalini yoga, this yoga, that yoga. So many names people have. Nothing you can practice without controlling the senses. Sense control is a first thing in yoga. Ashtanga yoga also, yama, niyama. Okay? Bhakti yoga also. True, in bhakti yoga, one thing is there. If you don't hold on the chanting. If you are holding on your chanting, even if you are slipping, the chanting will take you back to God. It will clear it up. But then you are making the process a little slow. Just like the wood, if you make it wet and put on the fire, थोड़ा धुआं निकलता है. जल जाएगा. जब कर रहे हो फिक्र नहीं करो. एक दिन तो आग क्या करेगी, लकड़ी को भी सुखा देगी, फिर जला देगी. But if you can, therefore two things should be done parallelly. One side we chant Hare Krishna, other side keeps senses away from sense objects. Then our advancement is certain. Srila Prabhupada ki, Bhagavad Gita ki.